Bombing, episode 49.
You know how people say things to like get their voice ready for broadcast? Mm-hmm. They'd be like, unique New York.
Yeah.
Peter Piper picked a patch of pickled peppers.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Red leather, yellow leather. The hole in the side of the Pentagon was smaller than the fuselage of a plane. The hole in the side of the Pentagon
No, but that's not really
was
much of a...
smaller than the fuselage of a plane.
That's not like much of a tongue twister, though. Like, it's supposed to, like, trick the tongue. That's how it works.
I mean, it did some tricking. It tricked a lot of people, but...
Okay.
Just saying, that's how I like to warm up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have any other ones?
I got a few.
Because I just sort of stick to the unique New York.
Yeah, and what happened to Tower 7, you know?
What happened to
Yeah.
Tower 7?
Yeah, what happened to Tower 7?
I don't know,
That
man.
really gets my voice warmed up and ready for broadcast. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure, yeah, I mean, whatever works for you, dude.
Okay.
That's not really my business.
The Pentagon misplaced billions of dollars on September 10th. That just, you see how it kind of just rolls off
How about
the tongue?
we just start the episode?
All right, we'll do that.
Let's do that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another special episode of Bombing Podcast. This is episode 49.
49.
And why is this episode so special? It's because it's the New Year's episode.
Last episode of 2022.
That's right. This is a comedy podcast where we talk about stand-up comedy and bombing on stage. We're both comedians that live in Los Angeles. And today is New Year's. Nice.
There we go. Today we are drinking some Cremant d'Alsace.
I think you pronounced that
I
correctly.
probably did.
Yeah, dude.
What a year it's been.
It's been a crazy year. It's been a fun year. A lot of bombs happened this year.
A lot of bombs. Can you remember your worst bomb this year?
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, the worst bomb was when I threw that fit at the Hollywood Comedy.
That fit. What was that?
I threw that fit, dude.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers to the end of 2022.
Yeah, what happened at the Hollywood Comedy? You threw a fit?
Yeah, I was starting to bomb really bad, and at the time I didn't know how to handle it. You know, I couldn't work myself out of a bomb.
Yeah.
And so I just went down with the ship kind of thing, and
burn the whole. Oh, I remember that. Yeah, dude.
And I did an old joke that I retired because it's disgusting.
And it's gross, and it never works.
Never once worked. So I was like, okay, well, I'm not bombing here, dude. Like, I am not gonna bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this whole night's gonna be a bomb. So I did that joke, and I did it like with a shitty attitude, and I'm not proud of that. But I basically just started listing everything that goes inside of a toilet.
Yeah.
But like really slowly, took my time.
Yep.
And
I remember that. And every new gross thing you said, it got cringier and cringier in the room. Like the air, you could feel the stale air. Mm-hmm. Everything you added on to that. I remember I was sitting in the very back, and I literally just I slid down to my chair a little bit. I was like, oh my god.
Dude,
I forgot all about that.
I even like halfway through the list of things that go inside toilets, which is a long list, and it's only bad things. I leaned up against the wall like this.
Oh no.
And really started to dig in to this list.
Yeah.
And then I said, thank you very much, good night. And then we left.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That was bad. What's your worst bomb this year?
This year, it has got to be. Hayden had a few too many pops before going on stage one night.
Oh, at Ha-Ha's.
And this was a while ago. This was a long time ago, and like a year ago, a little under a year ago.
No, it wasn't a year ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
And I had a little bit too much fun before going on stage, and I got up there, and the second that I tried to speak, I got a little slurry like that, and I was up there in the middle of like my first joke, and I was like, I don't remember the rest of my act. I was up there, I was like, oh no, dude, this is gonna go poorly, and I kept glancing back at the notes, and I finished the set, but I stumbled. I was like missing words, and like I made a fucking asshole of myself.
I couldn't
on stage.
I couldn't even give you like the, because like I know your whole act. We both know each other's acts.
Yeah.
So like honestly, it's not funny to me. Like, I'm not laughing at your jokes. I've heard them 10,000 times.
Yeah.
But even when you're on stage doing jokes, I will laugh when I know a laugh is supposed to be had.
Yeah.
To support.
Yeah.
I couldn't even give you that. Dude.
No, that. I'm not proud of that, and that has not happened since, nor will it ever. That was one of those like those lessons you just have to learn by doing it.
Yeah.
And man, I gathered a lot of data from that.
I bet.
That stage. I embarrassed myself.
Oh, that was a rough one.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm getting hot just thinking about it, dude.
But hey, look.
Lesson learned, dude.
You gotta make those mistakes, man.
Yeah, man. That was rough.
Those are a couple of mistakes that we won't bring into the new year, huh?
Yeah. Talk about leaving those behind.
This is going to be a very burpy podcast if we keep drinking champagne.
Yeah, if anything, we're going back to the beginning. Remember like the first 5 episodes, all we would drink was mimosas for some reason?
Yep. And then our dad said, hey, the burps are really distracting. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize how much we were burping until I looked back at it. And yeah, it was just like, I was at the... and then I went to the store. It's like, yeah, it's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying.
So we've covered the worst bombs this year. What's like your highlight of this year?
Oh, going to the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Going to the Comedy Store. In 2022.
Like getting up at the Comedy Store.
That's right, getting up at the Comedy Store. My first set at the Comedy Store. Mm-hmm. In this year, 2022, we both did our first sets at the Comedy Store. Like, the set itself was amazing, obviously, but what's cool, the cool part about it is like the history of it. Like, cause my first set at the Comedy Store was like the end of like almost my whole life. Like, my whole life brought me to the Comedy Store, and then I did the set, and then it was also like the start of like this whole next thing.
Yeah.
So it was really like emotional. That was like the end of like growing up. What am I gonna do with my life? Start comedy in Nashville. All this shit.
Yeah, pandemic.
Everything.
The first time we went to the Comedy Store when we were in LA, it was closed. We just went to see the building. Everything
that happened my whole life led me to walking up on stage at the Comedy Store. And starting comedy and all that, and then ever since then it's just been this second half, like chapter 2. It's felt like
it really felt like, because that's my biggest, like, I guess, I don't know, like achievement I think of this year.
It's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's real hard to beat, because it's like a demarcation line, because it's like after that we started doing so much other. We started hitting stand-up way more aggressively
and more seriously.
Yeah, and it started this whole thing. I just remember I was so fucking worried about like doing well. We both did well the first time that we went over to the store. I was like, but I was sitting in the back, and I was like, I'd already done these jokes. You only get 3 minutes too, so it's like two jokes.
Yeah.
And I'd already done these a million times. I was just sitting back there like, don't fuck it up. And I put like all this like pressure, which like now seems kind of silly. It's like you just walk up and do your set. But I was sitting there, I was like, all right, dude, don't fucking go up there and bomb. And I went up there and I fucking killed
it, dude.
And nothing felt better than walking. The only thing better than walking on that stage was walking off knowing that I had an awesome fucking set.
I know. Man, you did great. Dude, and I was so present during my set because...
I remember almost every second of it.
Yeah. Every look.
Yeah.
I was looking out. I remember like looking to the right and saying a joke, and then like looking left, and on stage thinking like, I'm really up here right now.
I'm really doing it, yeah.
And like you said, we've done the jokes 1,000 times, so...
The work had already been done. It was going to go one way or another. I'm just
right.
glad it went well.
It all determined on like how I was feeling. And I felt fucking great.
I didn't even like have those memories present for like a couple of days had to go by, because it's like walking off, I was just like, like that high pitched like ringing in the back. I was just like, whoa, I was just so dazed. I was like, holy shit, what just happened? Yeah. And then like a week later, I could like look back and appreciate it. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
I remember the like the looking right, the looking left, seeing the people, dude.
Hearing that piano.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Packed house.
Dude.
Probably the biggest crowd we've ever performed in front of.
Definitely. That was that night, both of our nights, packed houses.
Yeah.
I remember, like, after my set, I got off, and we went out to the rotunda area of the Comedy Store, and we smoked a cigarette. And you were like, dude, like, how do you feel? And I was just like, good. Like, I don't know yet. Like, I didn't know yet.
Yeah.
And then like you said, it was like, even on the car ride home, I was like, yeah, I feel great. Like, that was good, but it took a little bit to sink it.
I had to go to the bank the next day, in between work, and like drop off some cash. And like I told the guy at the bank, I like slipped into the conversation. He was like, "So how's your week going?" I was like, "Good. You know, I got up at the Comedy Store earlier." He was like, "All right."
Okay.
And he didn't give a shit, but I was like, I needed to tell somebody. Like, someone needed to know.
He was like, "Is it a big deal?"
Just here.
Yeah. Yes, it's the big. It's like the biggest deal.
Yeah. A close second though is the Improv.
Yes.
I got up at the Improv for the first time this year, and it was a weird. I almost didn't go because I was like running late. I was like running behind at work, and so I was like, I had like 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
And you weren't feeling so hot, so you were just like, I'm not gonna go today. And I almost just bailed on the whole thing, and I don't know. I had this weird thought. I was like, dude, you moved to Hollywood to do Hollywood shit. Let's do some fucking Hollywood shit.
Hollywood shit.
Yeah, and I changed clothes in the back of work, drove down there, literally got my name on the ticket as they were like shutting the door, and about halfway through that show, they pulled my name out, and they were like, on deck, Hayden Wyckoff, and I was like,
damn,
oh my god,
I'm about to be up on that stage.
Yeah, and I did well too.
Good.
I did well too. So that was really cool. I got 2 down. I got to hit the Laugh Factory, and then I have all the, what are they called?
The 3.
The Infinity Stones.
That's right.
On
That's
the
right.
on the gauntlet.
Another close second for big accomplishments this year is we're on episode 49 of this podcast, man.
Dude, a year ago we had 0 episodes of this podcast, man. Now we're at 49. And 2 weeks to a year.
That's right. And we've done one podcast every week for 49 weeks, and we've never missed.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane. I mean, our batting average is perfect?
It's
what
100.
It's 100.
Yeah, it's 100.
That's right. We're batting 100 right now.
Yeah, it's cool to see how like we've gotten a little better. Well, not great, but like a little better at podcasting, you know?
Yeah.
Like the first ones were like 20 minutes long or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really know what we were doing. Now we've got like, you know, throughout the week I'll take notes, be like, oh, I'm going to bring this up on the podcast. I'm going to talk about this.
Yeah. And then podcasting is funny because sometimes you'll just have a great episode, and then sometimes it'll just be weird.
We've had some rough episodes.
It's like fucking pulling hair or whatever.
Yeah. Pulling teeth. It's
pulling teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah, pulling hair. Who pulls hair? I don't know. It's like pulling something.
A girl you really like.
Sure. Sure. What else happened this year?
I was just thinking. I was like, those are my 2 highlights. Getting up at a real club. Yeah.
Yeah.
The club, and then the other one.
Yeah. We didn't have any friends last year.
Yeah, we didn't know anybody this time last year. We met a lot of awesome people out here in LA.
Got a nice little friend group going.
Yeah. It's nice to have friends after 2 years of
nothing.
Of nothing.
Of just us in the apartment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's been fun.
A few of those friends you've seen right here on the podcast.
That's right.
This time last year, we had exclusively only done open mics.
That's right.
We didn't have a single show under our belt, and now we're like 4 or 5 in like real.
Like shows.
Like shows, not
showcases.
Just yeah.
Like our faces on posters.
Yeah.
We even went out on Hollywood Boulevard and print with like 500 sheets of the poster printed out. We were handing them out.
We were barking. We were trying to get people to come. Not a single one did, but that doesn't matter. It's the spirit that matters. We were trying.
We did get recognized by that other comic who was like, he was like, where do I know you guys from? Shit, you guys are comedians. You guys are barking on Hollywood Boulevard? We were like, yeah, dude.
I got recognized by a stranger for the first time.
Yeah?
This year. Yeah, it happened a couple months ago. I was at work, and a guy came into the store, and I was like checking him out, and he goes, "Hey, you're a comedian, right?" And I went, "Yeah." He goes, "You were at Haas last week," and I was there. I saw you on stage.
No
that was really funny. And he was like, "I remember the hair and the tattoo."
Nice.
And I was like, "Dude, thank you so much. That's awesome."
What if he was like, "You're at Haas? Yeah, you sucked."
Yeah.
You're just like, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm at work right now.
Come on.
How low can you bring me?
Oh.
But no, he was very flattering about it, and it felt cool.
That's awesome.
He left, and then it kind of died down. I went in the back, and I was just kind of like,
Yes.
all right.
I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, technically, and this would pass in a court of law, technically we are not just open micers.
Mm-mm.
Like, we're comedians now.
In a year, we have gone from open micers to, I would say, fledgling early stage comedians.
That's right. But
I don't feel weird saying that anymore, because I remember there was a time when I did.
uh-huh.
You know, people, like, if someone asked you, like, hey, what do you do? Like, outside of work, what's your thing? I'd never be like, oh, I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I feel comfortable telling people that.
I'd
now.
always just say I do stand up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say I am a comedian. But I am now. We both are.
Yeah.
I mean, we are comedians.
Yeah. Because we look like jokes.
That's right. That's right. I actually believe that, you know, we've always been comedians. We just didn't do stand up yet.
Yeah, because we were always kind of just joking around.
Mm-hmm. And it wasn't until
Dad still won't let us sit next to each other on the same side of the table, or
Yep.
else we'll ruin dinner.
we will ruin dinner. Yeah, I believe I was always a comedian. I just never found stand up, and then when we did, we're comedians now.
Mm-hmm. Hey, here to 2023.
2023, man.
How about Third Coast getting broken into?
Ooh, that was weird.
How weird was that?
Third Coast Comedy Club, our first club we ever did stand up in,
In Nashville, Tennessee, near downtown.
got broken into.
Got broken into over the weekend.
There was a video on their Instagram page of cops clearing the place,
Mm-hmm.
fucking guns drawn and flashlights, and they were looking for us, man.
Yeah, they were looking for an act. They didn't find any.
No.
That's-
They were looking for good comedians, and they said, "There's none here." That's what they were doing.
No, man. I'd love to check that place out next time we're back home.
100%, man.
That'd be real cathartic, like full circle to go back there and do like your store set.
Ugh.
And just be like, bang!
How about that?
How about that?
Huh? And then it's just like,
Yeah.
woo, you know. You're like, oh, I thought I was funnier. Sorry, guys.
It's like this huge deal to you, and everyone was like, all right,
Yeah. Anyways, come on.
all right, off the stage.
You're like, I live in LA now.
And they're like, boo, go back.
Yeah, you suck.
I haven't gotten one haircut this year.
You haven't. Your hair, you got that flow going.
Got the flow going now, dude. And I'm debating. I think I'm gonna wait till it starts getting hot again, and then if I can stand to that, I think I'm gonna give it like one more year.
Another year of growing?
Yep. And
What's
then,
the goal?
I don't know, just to have it.
Just long?
Yeah, just long hair.
Why'd you want to grow it out?
I started growing it out because just one time, I went to get a haircut during the pandemic.
Oh,
And
how dumb
and
was that?
felt like such a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Sitting there with the mask on, and literally they had to do the sides, and she goes, sir, can you lift the ring? And I was just like, I felt so stupid doing the whole thing that I was just like, I'm not doing this.
Yep.
I'm just not gonna do this.
Why put myself through this?
I'd rather fuck the hair. I don't even give a shit how I look. I'm not doing that stupid fucking act there, holding the mask while they trim around my ear. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
And so then and then mask went away, and then it kind of snowballed into where it is now. So eventually I'll just shave it all off. I'll look
Looks
like
good.
you. Thanks, man.
Looks good. It's like just now starting to look good naturally with no band or no something.
Yeah. I've done this once before, grown my hair out super long, and there's like 3 distinct stages. There's the weird part in between really short and kind of long, and then for like a couple months it looks good, and then that happens 2 more times until it's like actually grown out, which is where I am now.
It just stays back.
It's got the weight behind it. This is the final stage of it, so it's not gonna look any better than this.
When you cut it, I told you this earlier, you should try a mullet.
I'd get a mullet.
You should just tell them to do a mullet. Go to a shitty place that's like $20. Like, just give me a mullet. And then try it just for a day.
Yeah.
And then army buzz cut. Dude, I'm telling you, army buzz cut.
I think I'll do that, man.
Yeah, you should.
That'd be kind of tight.
Because I mean, you're not gonna. That was 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
So you might as if you're gonna shave it off, you might as well
Have a little fun with it before it goes. Yeah.
might as well see what you look like with a mullet, man.
I'd be open to that. I'd do that.
You should. Just have a mullet for like 2 days.
Who cares, man?
Who gives a fuck?
Or like like straight razor shave like a circle just in the top and have the rest long.
Old man haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that, dude. Maybe that. Yeah, I'm short hair forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started buzzing. I buzzed my head for the first time.
You have historically hated the way your hair looks.
Oh, I hate my hair.
Your whole life I've known you, you've hated it.
I hate my hair. Doesn't do shit, man. My hair doesn't do shit. So, when I was in high school, middle school and high school, I had the Bieber.
Yeah.
I had that
you had
Bieber.
the flip.
Yeah, I had that flip.
Yeah.
And pulled it off. I pulled the flip off.
Yeah.
But that worked because it was early 2000s. That's why that worked. You know what I mean?
Early 2010s.
Or 2010s, yeah. And I can't walk around with that now. So my hair is fucking thin. It's like thinner than paper. And if you can't put it up because it just falls. There's no. So if I try to use like putty or something to put it up, I have to use so much that it looks weird.
And your hair's already like almost white.
Yeah, it's white. It's thin. So I buzzed my head for the first time when I was like 21, I think. And I've just never gone back. Because it's just simple. It lasts like 3 weeks. Dude, I get a fucking buzz. 2 on top, high fade, down to a 0.5. And then it lasts like 3 weeks. I don't have to do anything. That's what it looks like. This is my face. I don't know.
Here's my face.
Yeah, this is my face.
Yeah. Go. What do you want?
This is my face. Dude, just I spent so much time with the creams and the comb and the hair dryer.
I'm never putting shit in my hair again.
Ever.
When I grew it out the first time, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not doing any of that. It's
Yeah.
this is just how it looks now.
I'm buzzed. I think forever. Seriously, forever. Just because that's just the best. It just works the best, and I don't care.
I think I'll just do this until I'm dead. I'll have
Long then buzzed.
Yeah.
Then long, then buzzed.
I'll spend like 2-3 years growing it really long out.
Yeah.
I'll just buzz it and just start the whole thing over. And if I do that like 10 times, that's my whole life.
Yeah, your life really is 10 long haircuts.
10 long haircuts. Yeah, and then I don't have to worry about it, man.
Yeah.
This is how I look now.
Dude, I don't care about my fucking hair.
No, dude.
Make it look good with a buzz, and I'm fine with it.
Dude, when I was in high school, I would spike it up. I wanted to look punk rock and like fucking cool. Now I'm like, this is what I look like.
The beanie,
Yeah.
with the hair dryer,
Yeah.
with the beanie on, so it would do the curl.
Yeah, so it would curl up. Fuck all that.
Dude, I'd wake up an hour, you'd have to be at school at like 6:30 for some reason. I'd wake up at fucking, whatever, 5. Shampoo, condition, get it right. It's gotta be perfect.
It's gotta be perfect.
I carried a hairbrush in my backpack all throughout school.
Yeah.
And then just after every class, go fix it, dude.
And now it's just like I'd shave half my head and go out in public. I don't care anymore.
I don't care.
I go out with a swastika haircut. I don't give a fuck. All right, maybe not that. Maybe not that.
You would.
But like, the point is, I'm done. I'm done caring about that. It's over. This is my face.
Yep.
What do you want?
And the thing about a buzz is everyone pulls off a buzz.
Yeah.
It does not matter if you have
Especially white supremacists.
They do.
They make a point of it.
They do,
Yeah.
which I look like, and I just do look like that. and yeah, it doesn't matter if you have a receding hairline, if you got the thing. Everyone pulls off a buzz, man.
Yeah.
Just army buzz it, get like a fade, and a lineup. That's it. That's your hair and that's your face.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it does. Speaking of the new year, we did our last mic of 2022, and we ended it with a bang, man. Badger and Jam.
Late night. Wednesday.
9 to 10.
Yep.
Elise was hosting, and I had some new jokes. I went back and I was like, okay, this is my last mic of the year. I was like, I'm gonna go do all the jokes that I put off through the year, So my last set of this year was
Like the stragglers, the ones
Yep.
that weren't quite there yet.
the ones were just ideas where I was like, there's really nothing there. It's just like a two sentences, you know. But I went back and I was like, okay, I thought of that this year, but I haven't done it yet. So my whole last set was all like new jokes, and I haven't had new jokes in a while. Like for the past like 3 weeks, I've talked about how I've just not been coming up with new jokes. But I came up with the deer in the headlights joke, and that's nothing excited me more than thinking about that. And I went, "That's a joke! Oh my god!" And now I'm excited. I did it for the first time that the other night, and I'm excited to work on that because it's a funny concept.
No, it's very funny. It's good to throw those in every once in a while.
Yeah.
I've settled in. I've gotten a little too comfortable the last like month. I've been like I've just been consistently working. I mean, consistently working on like the same 5 or 6 jokes, but and they're all crushing. So I've just been going on like knowing that I'm gonna do well every time.
Yeah.
But I did kind of the same thing. I looked back like throughout the year and I was like, all right, I got like 9 of these I can pull out and actually work on. So moving forward, I'm gonna take your approach to that. Do the same thing.
Because there's jokes that work, and you want to just go up and kill. Like you just want to go up. I'll just go up and kill and get it over with and feel nice. But I love doing new jokes, and it's like hard. It's like rough. You kind of bomb.
But there's nothing better than when you like deliver that like the first premise or like the punchline, and you kind of wait, and then everyone's laughing, and you're like, all right, I got something here. Yeah, okay.
And then if you're just really going to shit up there, you can dip into your jokes that work.
That's the other thing. This time last year, I didn't have any like parachute jokes. I didn't have anything like whatever was gonna happen when I walked on stage was what was happening. That was the whole
structure.
Night. No, there was no like shaping it or whatever. Like if something wasn't going well, I didn't have anything I could reach in my back pocket and pull out and like get them back with.
Yeah, it was this time last year. We would go up on stage and knowing that it was going to be a catastrophic bomb.
Just as soon as you popped the mic out, you were like, you're just like questioning your own existence.
Dude,
like,
the car ride there.
It's like, oh fuck,
I'm gonna bomb.
Yeah,
that was fucking bad. Now I can not bomb. Everything on my end is covered. If I bomb, it's because I'm not feeling right, or like it was just a weird crowd night or something.
Yeah. That's my favorite thing about like that I saw us kind of push through this year was was not just consistently bombing every single time. Because dude, for like the first year we were in Nashville, and then like the first half a year they would even let us do mics out here. It was just bomb after bomb after bomb
for months,
and there was nothing you could do about it. And like over the course of the last 12 months, we've figured a little something out.
Yeah.
Christmas was a couple of days ago, and we went back. We watched Elf.
Love Elf
with Will Ferrell, and dude,
yeah.
I almost cried like twice in that movie.
I swelled, but it did not fall.
No, you can't. No. As a guy, you can't let it. You can't. You just go.
You can swell. Like if you're watching a movie and it's emotional or whatever, you can like swell up.
Yeah.
But it may not drop.
The second that tear like leaves your eye, your man card's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta hit your face or something. You gotta get that out of there.
Yeah. You gotta give Dr. Cox back 1 man card.
Exactly.
Because everyone knows every man gets 5 man cards a year.
Yep.
And if you do something,
like have a tear drop down your cheek.
Yep.
What are you, a girl?
Yeah, that's right. You got to give 1 man card back to Dr. Cox.
Yeah.
But yeah, that movie is great.
Yeah, really, really, really good. I got behind like what's his name, Buddy. I got behind his attitude, where it was like any problem that he faced, it was always a positive like glance at it.
Yeah,
which is like so with the whole year. That's not me.
No.
Anytime someone comes, I just go to the worst possible spot. I'm like, oh, it's fucking over. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I never have that positive attitude. I rarely have that positive attitude. and to watch someone like approach every problem like that,
Almost like a child would.
yeah, like a kid would.
Yeah.
He wasn't like all beat down. He didn't have to go to work or whatever.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though.
He was
It's
just-
because he doesn't, like, fucking have bills and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Because he's an elf. He's not a guy.
I'm what's the dude's? I'm the grumpy dad at the bookshop.
Oh, you're Walter?
I'm Walter, dude.
You're
I'm
Walter.
so Walter.
I relate to Walter, honestly.
Yeah.
Because just a working guy, can't catch a fucking break.
Yeah.
You know?
Life's just kind of beat him down a little bit, and so it's good. You need to be reminded, like once a year around the holidays, that it's like, hey, stop that.
Yeah.
It's not all that bad.
Yeah.
Don't be a Grinch the rest of the year. You
Yeah,
know?
for real.
Don't be Grinching on me, dog.
Also, look out for them hot ladies singing in the shower, right?
I wouldn't.
Well, not like that.
I
but-
wouldn't like walk into a woman's shower at the mall and
Well, no, me
sing with them,
neither.
but
I'm just saying, like,
it's like the spirit of the idea, though.
it's love. That's what it is.
Well, yes,
That's what it's saying.
yeah, but don't do that. They'll be mad at you.
That's bad.
I mean, not here, but you know,
Yeah.
everywhere else, but here they'll be mad at you for going into the women's restroom.
Yeah. But it's like, what it's saying is be open to love, which I am not. I stiff arm. I meet people with a stiff arm.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fully my fault. That's some shit that happened in my. That's not fully my fault, but I need to work on that.
Yeah. Something you can work on.
I meet people. I'm very distant with people, and yeah, what is it about Christmas that's so emotional? Like, what is it about Christmas movies, the love, falling in love, and the thing works out in the end? What is that about that?
But it's so powerful that every year for like since movies were made, there's like 100 Christmas movies.
Yeah, there is something very emotional about Christmas time, and there's like no other time. Like, Christmas is like the most emotional season. Like, I don't care really about my birthday, Halloween. What is it? When you just get hammered and for a night,
That's every holiday. 4th of July.
Yeah, you just get hammered and watch fireworks. That's cool, but I'm not like
doing some self-reflection.
I'm not self-reflecting.
I'm not looking inward on the 4th of July, dude.
No, I'm fucking.
I'm hurling outward.
That's
man.
right. That's right. I'm not looking anything because I'm blackout.
Yeah.
That's 4th of July.
But Christmas, you kind of take the year's over, you take a good look at yourself.
You
and you're
really slow down.
Yeah, and you're like...
You kind of put that car in park. And then a party is like, okay, a new year is about to begin. That means I'm going to be a different person.
Mm-hmm. And then that lasts for a couple weeks, and then you're right back to
Yeah,
your
then
shitty self.
You're just the
Everyone's
same.
shitty self. Everyone's just a shitty person.
You're just the same, man.
Yeah. Also, I love the time. My favorite part of the year is the time after Christmas and before New Year's, because like you can feel it in like the workplace and like at the grocery store. Everyone's just like they give up. They're like, whatever, fine.
Who cares?
Who cares, dude?
Who cares for this few days?
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, nothing matters those few days. Because it's just like, what?
What?
Can we just stop? Like, just like a few days.
I wish the whole world could be like those couple of days between Christmas and New Year's. I think everybody would be a lot more laid back.
They would be. New Year's is nice, though, because it's like that excuse to, like, start over. Because, it might be like mid-December. You're like, man, I should really stop this bad habit I keep doing. But you're like so close to the new year, you're like, I'll just keep doing it till the new year.
I'll just wait till then. Yeah,
you're literally telling yourself, like, I'll just continue until the new year, and then I'll stop.
Yeah. How many more cigarettes do you think are smoked between December
Dude,
1st
the
and
most.
New Year's? The most.
More cigarettes are smoked in December than any other time.
Yeah, because everyone's like, I'll quit then.
Yeah.
Just give it like a week.
Well, why not just today? You just had the thought. Why not right now?
Because New Year's.
What is that?
It's the ultimate cop out. Man, I've been drinking way too much.
Yeah.
I'll quit now or
half a month.
half a month. Yeah, I think that's better.
You could just now. Probably wait till New Year's. You remember your first kiss?
Yeah. Yeah, I was in middle school. Out behind.
Who and where?
I don't remember her name really.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was like at like a basketball game or something.
Yeah.
And we snuck out the back to go make out.
Nice.
Behind the basketball game. Yeah, dude. I was like, I don't know, dude. I was like 7th grade, something like that. I don't know.
Mine was Sarah on the playground of church.
That chick you have a picture of next to you on your nightstand?
Could you imagine?
Yeah, dude.
Every night?
Yeah.
Yeah, her name was Sarah, and she was a redhead. And it was on the playground at church. And, you know, like the church playground, it was shaped like Noah's Ark. My first kiss was in Noah's Ark, which is weird.
with that fireman pole that they had to board up because a kid broke his leg.
He fell.
It was too high a drop.
Two stories.
2 stories down to the bottom, and then after church you go back out. Then they put like a wooden board over it.
Yeah. It was we ditched sermon or whatever you call it, and went to the playground to make out.
Nice.
And
God was watching, by the way.
Yes, he was.
He was probably really disappointed.
He was probably jerking off.
Yeah.
To be
Maybe.
honest.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was pretty hot and heavy, dude. And yeah, man.
You ever sucked a titty of a chick with a pierced boob?
Yeah.
Yeah. It tastes like pennies, right?
A little bit.
Tastes a little bit like pennies.
Like metal.
Well, yeah, but I've told, you can tell that story to like any other guy, and they're like, yeah, it's like pennies. Mm-hmm. Why we all know what pennies taste like? It's like, because it's universal. You could. Every guy has that story, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember putting pennies in my mouth.
I don't either. I don't remember tasting pennies, but I know what pennies taste like. Why is that? Why do we all know the taste of pennies? Because there's not one memory of me shoveling coins into my mouth.
I don't remember tasting coins.
Yeah,
but it does taste like coins.
It does taste like coins. That's what I'm saying. I'm so confused.
I don't know. I don't have that answer. I wish I did. I wish I could explain this to you.
Yeah.
But I don't think any human can.
No, it's just... Maybe it's just like metal. I don't know.
It's just metal. You just know what metal tastes like. I don't know.
I remember putting a penny in my nose when I was a kid. Never, like, tasting one.
Yeah, you got one stuck in your nose.
I think I did, yeah. That was like I think it was like a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do it be tasting like pennies, though?
It do be tasting like pennies.
I don't know. Maybe, you know what, though? Maybe pennies just taste like nipple rings. And vagina sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's... It's not, you know...
It's not that pierced nipple and gash tastes like pennies. It's that
pennies taste like gas.
Taste like gas, yeah.
Pennies taste like gas. Man.
I think so. I think. Look, we're asking the real important questions here.
I'm glad we figured that out.
Mm-hmm.
Pennies taste like gas, man.
You want to hear something crazy?
Okay.
Cosby's going on tour in 2023.
Is he really?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
How? Who's backing him?
Dude, I don't know.
Who's his tour manager?
Listen,
my client Ski's gonna make a big comeback. No, you're not.
Dude, here's the thing. I think he gets released in like a couple of months.
Is he in jail right now?
I think so, yeah. No,
where? In Los Angeles?
Dude, wherever I don't know, probably. Here or like New York, I don't know. But he like did a press release and he was like as soon as I'm out of here, I'm gonna go on tour, dude. Who's buying those tickets?
Dude, honestly, don't you kind of want to go see?
I kind of want to go see Bill Cosby.
I kind of want to go.
Wouldn't you be in?
kind of. I want to go see what he has to say.
How crazy is the material he thought of when he was in prison,
dude?
And just and like the gall, the self-indulgence to be like, I'll get him back.
Yeah. This isn't over for me. It's not over, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it should be over.
Yeah, so hold on. So you think he's doing theaters? Where do you think he's playing? I don't know how many tickets this guy's going to sell.
Bro, I bet it's theaters. You got to think about how many people would be interested in... I mean, think about Chris Rock's ticket sales. since the slap.
Oh, Sky High. He just did an arena
Yeah.
with Dave Chappelle here in L.A.
And that's Chris Rock. That's Chris can do arenas by himself.
Yeah.
But the fact after the slap,
Yeah.
everybody wants to know what he has to say about it.
Yes.
He's about to release a special, and in the special is going to be his slap material.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you saw on probably not Netflix, but if you saw Bill Cosby new special, are you watching it?
Here's the thing. The slap, Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, that was like shocking. It was like intriguing. You're like, what the fuck? You want to hear that? How many people are interested in his material about drugging a bunch of chicks and dragging them back to the green room or whatever?
Okay, I don't care how this makes me sound.
Yeah.
If Bill Cosby releases a new special, I'm watching it. And I think everyone will watch it.
Everyone's gonna watch it and then lie about it to their friends.
Sure, totally.
They're gonna be like, I'm not supporting that.
Well, I'm not going to watch it.
That's reprehensible.
Where is
click,
it?
click.
Where is it?
Please
Where is
let
it?
me find it.
Because don't you... Dude, if Bill Cosby releases a special, I'm watching it. Maybe I won't go see him live. Maybe I won't go support him live.
I wouldn't go see him live.
No.
But dude, if he's just giving away some material, I kind of want to see what he thought behind those bars, dude.
If I can find a link to his new special, and it's not that hard to find, I'm watching Bill Cosby's new special. Because just imagine what he's saying, dude.
Yeah, what if he doesn't even like address it? What if he just goes like, "Oh, the Putin pop," and like just does like clean, like turtleneck sweater jokes?
Hey, you know when you're sitting in traffic and you're like, get to the horribleness.
You get to you being the worst person ever. Talk about that.
Oh my god, dude! Yeah, I'm watching. So should he be allowed to tour? I think yes.
Sure, why not?
I think if people are willing to go and see him, he should be allowed to tour. However,
Yeah.
However, whatever happens during those shows, a bottle is thrown.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about that. That guy's getting Chris Rock.
Yeah, like they rush this. He gets beat the fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't even know. He should be allowed to tour, but it's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna be ugly.
It's gonna
dude.
be fucking ugly.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. I'm not buying a beer at any one of his shows, man.
Hey, no,
not at all.
No way.
Going in there stone dry.
But if he releases a special, I'm watching it. And I think that goes just not for him. Just like I don't know, anyone. Like what if like Nicholas Cruz released
Is that the marathon
the
bomber?
Parkland shooter?
The Parkland shooter.
What if he just released an hour stand-up special?
that?
Or you're telling me you're not gonna watch it? I'm watching it.
I'd watch it.
I'm watching it, dude.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. What if there was some unreleased Jeffrey Epstein something special? I'm watching that too.
Yeah. If Ted Kaczynski does a half hour, I'm gonna watch it.
Dude, everyone likes to be like they're bad,
Mm-hmm.
but we love bad. We love bad. That's why we all watched the Dahmer doc, dude.
Yeah, dude.
We all watched the Dahmer doc, and we loved it, and we kind of liked Dahmer. We kind of regrettably liked Dahmer. I'm watching it, dude.
Yeah, whoever was in charge of making the Dahmer doc needs to make the Cosby doc.
He should. There should be a Cosby doc.
Written and directed by the Dahmer guys.
And littered in there should be some stand-up and his thoughts about. So I was sitting in the courtroom,
Mm-hmm.
just the trial.
Everyone in that editing bay at Netflix are just like, yeah, I'd move that over there.
That was pretty good.
Probably cut that there.
He's not coming here, is he? Look, bad guy.
Yeah, awful.
Terrible.
The worst.
Do not support him. But I'm watching.
I'm watching his stand-up special, man.
I'm there. Speaking of watching famous comedians, we're going to see Louis C.K. in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are. Right here in Hollywood. It's gonna be a good time.
Can't wait for that.
We saw him. We got to see him once in Long Beach, like a year ago, and Shane Gillis opened for him. And dude,
That was the first time I ever knew of Shane Gillis.
really.
Yeah, Shane Gillis came out on stage to open for Louis C.K. and you said, "Dude, that's Shane Gillis." And I said, "Who's that?" And you did like a little rundown. And I was like, "Oh, cool." And then ever since then, I've known Shane Gillis and dived into him. And
He's from Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. That's my favorite podcast.
It's
Is them two
good.
together? Yeah.
it's good. Their president's episode or episodes.
Oh, with Louis, yeah. That 4-part one, dude. That they just tore through all of them. That was so fascinating.
So good, man. Louis is so smart and vulnerable and insightful. That dude is great, man.
What are you gonna fucking marry him? What's going on?
I don't know. I might if he's on.
If he's open to it, yeah.
I mean, if he's up for it, if he would do it, I'd do it, just for the goof, you know. But I don't think I'm his type. I don't think I'm his type, man.
No, probably not.
You know, I think poker is overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I just think poker is always looked at as like this smart guy. Like if you're good at poker, you're a smart guy, and like every movie that has poker in it, like it's the same scene. The underdog comes in and calls the bluff and then wins the money. I think poker is overrated.
Okay.
It's not. I don't think it's fun. I think it's a dumb game that you play with your idiot friends. Hammered.
Yeah.
Specifically hammered.
I've never played poker sober in my entire life.
Never. And I don't get why, if you're good at poker, you're like a genius. I just think you're just like a smart idiot, I think.
Yeah?
I think so. I don't like poker.
Oh my god, the card you needed happened. Wow.
That's awesome.
Good for you.
It's just by chance, I feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, people make a huge deal about poker.
Poker, it's not even that fun.
No, it's not.
It's not fun.
It's like too much math, and you're already wasted. Or
Yep.
I don't know how you play poker, but
Wasted.
yeah, exactly.
That's how everybody plays poker.
Yeah, and every other turn is like, no, you have to pick that card up, and it's like, oh, okay,
Oh,
cool.
dude,
No,
sorry.
yeah. Every guy like thinks that they know how to play poker.
Everyone thinks they know.
and then they totally
Yeah.
don't.
And everyone plays poker differently. No, in this house, it's house rules.
Oh.
We play poker this way. It's like, how do you actually play poker?
The only worse offender than poker for that is beer pong.
Oh yeah, that's
How
bad.
many fucking different shit brick houses did you go into? And they're like, no, house rules is that if you make doubles, we amputate your arm.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. Dude, what are you talking about?
What are you talking? It was always some ridiculous.
Yeah, my buddies and I came up with the perfect beer pong rules.
If you miss this cup, we get to shove a cactus up your ass. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
get to. What are you talking about?
If I hit the back left cup, that's 8 cups. That's more than the table even has.
Yeah.
It's like, it made no sense, man. And I think it's the same.
What was your house's beer pong rules?
Beer pong rules?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, it's been a minute since I've thought about this. Okay. Here's the beer pong rules.
Sure.
House goes first. Also, winners go first. If you're on a winning streak,
Yeah.
winners go first.
Yeah. Good so far?
If you make a cup, you make a cup. And then if you make a second cup on your next turn, you say heating up.
Mm-hmm. That tracks. I'm waiting for the weird homoerotic rule that's in every house for some reason.
No, there's none. We did them all.
Okay.
Okay, you make 2 cups, you're heating up. If you make 3 cups in a row,
On fire, balls back.
You're on fire, that's balls back.
Yeah.
And then you get to, if you're on fire, you get to shoot until you miss. And that's it for that avenue. We would play Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
If you hit the front, back right, back left corner, and center, where it's a circle, Ring of Fire, game's over.
That's new. I never did that.
Never?
Mm-mm.
That's a true thing.
Okay.
If you get 2 re-racks, not including the gentleman's.
We did one with gentlemen's.
Okay.
Yeah.
We did 2 with gentlemen's. So you get 2 resets.
Gentlemen's, for people that have no clue what we're talking about, is if there's
2 cups.
We did at least 3. If there's 3 like weird cups placed around and they're still in the weird triangle, you get to call gentlemen's, and the other team has to line them up straight.
Gentlemen's was, you didn't even call it. It was known. If there was 2 cups like this, when it got down to 2 cups,
Gentlemen's.
you gentlemen's them.
Yeah.
And you get 1 redemption too.
Yeah, 1 redemption shot. So if you lose, one person from your team has a chance to make a cup, which doesn't eliminate that cup. It just gets you back into the game.
That's right. So if you make the redemption, you're back in the game. But you still only have 1 cup.
Yes.
Actually, no. It was unlimited redemptions.
Did you guys do?
And then hold on. And then if you shot and the ball rolled back and you caught it, it's a trick shot.
Yeah.
And
We did off the wall.
Yeah, we did off the wall or behind the back
Or
under the leg.
Non-dominant hand.
Yeah, or dominant hand. And no blowing because you're a pussy. You had to flick it out.
Did you do girls blow guys' finger?
No.
If you were
Because we didn't play with fucking chicks.
Oh, okay. So in my way cooler house, we actually had ladies over, and so like the chicks, if it went in and did the circle, they could blow it out.
You got to finger
But
it
if you were a guy, which is way easier, but of course, but and if you were a guy, you'd have to you finger it out.
That's right. Yeah. And was there any other rule?
Did you guys do beer in cups or drinks on the side?
No, water cups.
Water cups, yeah.
That's so smart.
Yeah. Also,
beer in cups. That's so stupid.
Disgusting. By the way, you got fingers going in there, and you don't know who's.
And the ball rolls across
on the ground,
the sticky floor. of every party house.
Yes, dude.
Just fucking when you walk across the floor.
So gross.
No, fingers and then spit.
No. We always do
water,
beers on the side. Yeah.
Water's in cups, and you got to drink. And I don't want to leave anything out. I think that's all the rules. Bounce. Bounce is 2, but if you bounce, you're a fucking pussy, dude.
You kind of are.
I'm
pussy
sorry,
if you bounce.
dude. I never bounce. I've never bounced once in my life.
We always did. Bounce had to be a sneak move. So if the first guy shot and made it or whatever, the other guy has the ball, and so like right as the other guy was about to shoot, you could hit a quick bounce there.
Yeah. And then if you slap...
But as an official shot, never allowed.
No. No, a bounce is 2, but you're a bitch.
We would do something else. We would do island. So like...
Island.
Yeah, so if you had like 3 cups in the left corner and then like 1 that you hadn't gotten yet, if you called island and you made it, it was 3 cups.
Yep, and you only get 1 island.
Yeah, you only
get player.
Yeah, you only get 1 island. But if you called it and you missed it, one of your cups would go. So it was like so it was like a wager. It was like, how confident am I that I can make this shot?
This is the first I've heard about one of your cups.
It was like you would have to put one of your cups up for barter. You know, it was like on the trade table, and it was like. So that kept people from just being like, island, whatever. It was like, okay, so how confident are you in that shot?
Yeah.
So if you made it, that's 3 of theirs. And if you missed, that's 1 of yours.
That's really good, actually.
So it kind of...
We would do island...
It checked people. It kept people from just being like, fucking island, whatever.
Yeah. We would always do island is 2. You sink an island, that's 2. I kind of like the... island, if you make it, is 3, but if you miss, it's you lose.
It raises the stakes.
I actually kind of like that.
How bad do you want to call island? It's there for the taking. Do you want to call it?
That's fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
That's actually a good rule. And then of course winner would stay. Winner stays.
Yes, winner stays.
And
we always did chicks go first.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were paired up with like a lady, they'd shoot first.
Classic gentleman.
Yeah, it's the gentleman rule. And they'd miss. No, I'm kidding.
Why'd I play with my fucking girlfriend, dude?
Oh, dude. I saw a few relationships fall apart over beer pong, dude.
Yeah.
Couple of boyfriend girlfriend arguments I saw.
It's not a joke, man.
Ah, dude. No, we took it so seriously.
Dude, when I lived in Chattanooga with all my best friends, we all moved to Chattanooga after high school to go to college. And we would play beer pong for fun, like just for practice. Like we were watching like watching TV. Like we would just that was our thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we got so good. And our favorite thing was to every weekend we'd go out to all these college parties and we'd get on the beer pong table and we'd rack up like 4 or 5 wins in a row until the owners of the house caught notice, and they'd come down, and it was the same scenario every time. They'd come down and they'd be like, "Oh, so you guys are winning the beer pong? You guys think you're cool at beer pong?" And we're like, "Yeah, dude, let's play. You guys own the house. Let's play you guys." And we'd fucking...
You'd play the owners of the house?
The main goal of the night was not to get fucked up, not to have a good time. It was to beat the owners of the house at beer pong.
Did you wager like a month's rent?
No, we would do money and stuff.
Yeah.
We'd do drinks. But all we wanted was to beat the owners of the house party at beer pong. And we would. We would always fucking win, man. Because all we did was practice. Because we had nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
We just go to class, come home, play beer pong in our house,
Yeah,
get that practice up, go out to parties, beat the owners. And then when we beat the owners, it's like then that's when our party started. And we'd start drinking and we'd get fucking blackout, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, dude, it's a fun game. Beer pong is a fun game, even outside of drinking.
Me and my buddy that I shared the 2 upstairs bedrooms with, you know who I'm talking about. We were the tacticians of that, because we would do the same thing. We'd just like get bored and just like start shooting, and anytime like we would have like a house party and someone started like, thinking that they were a little hot shit. I'd tap Drew. We'd like do a couple of shots of Jack Daniels, and we'd be like, all right, let's put this to bed, and we'd sink him every time. Because
you're not going to get beat in your own house, man.
You can't.
You can't not get beat in your own house.
No.
We threw a bunch of parties in our house in Chattanooga. Not once did we ever get beat. It was me and my old buddy.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, never once got beat, man. Or you're a bitch, man.
Yeah, dude, you can't be a bitch.
You can't be a bitch, man.
Losing in your own house, unacceptable.
Not fucking acceptable.
We had a third guy. We'll call him Jay, our buddy Jay, and he was a great like alternative to run in. The problem was he was just so fucked up all the time. Yeah. He was just so drunk. So if you could get if he was like 2 drinks in and you had him for like 2 games, he was perfect. Anything past that, he was stumbling around, tripping over his own feet.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah,
me and my one guy, we were the sharpshooters. But yeah, if like we had some like call-ins, like
some substitutes,
and they were good, but man, me and this dude, man, we were those sharpshooters, man.
Yeah, that was me and D, dude. The upstairs badasses, man.
Fuck,
we were great. And I probably couldn't shoot a game of beer pong to save my life now, dude. I'm so out of practice.
I'm so out of practice. We should get some going.
Also, something else we haven't brought up, our bombing podcast sponsor glasses. You can't really see here. There's got to be a better way to show it, but
you can't see it. But engraved on these glasses, it says "Bombing Podcast" with a little bomb logo.
Yes.
I'll hold it up to the camera later.
Okay. Thank you. We love you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you for these. These are going to make an appearance on every episode now. Mm-hmm. All right, we're at the end of the podcast here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an email. bombingpodcast@gmail.com. We look at the email live on the podcast every single week. You can email us anything you want. It doesn't matter. And we're going to check it out right now. All right, we have no emails.
0 emails.
That's okay. We're used to that.
Yeah. So next week, make sure you email bombingpodcast@gmail.com.
And it can be anything. It can be a question, a concern, a picture,
a confession to like a crime.
Sure.
Yeah, anything.
We're not the cops, We're not gonna like rat you out or whatever.
No.
Just like give us your darkest, deepest secrets.
And then we'll share them with 90 people.
Mm-hmm. That's right. bombingpodcast@gmail.com. Okay,
Last podcast of 2022. I think we wrapped it up pretty well.
I think we did too, man. Episode 49. 49 in a row. Never missed a week.
Yep.
Tomorrow is the first day of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn, what a year.
What a freaking year.
Thank you all for sticking with us through this year. It's been, rocky, but I think we figured out our little format here.
I think so too.
And
I'm excited for 2023.
that's right.
And I hope you guys in your own personal lives are too.
Thank you very much for watching. This is Bombing, a comedy podcast with two comedians who bomb on stage all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the
Now.
time, but sometimes.
Sometimes still. All right. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
That's it.
Thanks for watching. Let's get out of here.